So, the best way to overcome triggers and to get to the bottom of it is to have an understanding that triggers are there to help and it carries information that you can use to decode to get deeper and closer to yourself and build a self relationship. So, if something is triggering you, for example, say a YouTube video online, say somebody's video, I'll use an example, personal example. So I was enacting this video, which I found, I was just acting out the lyrics, and I got a hate comment saying, I have secondhand embarrassment for you. So the way that I saw that was that obviously the person got triggered by the video, but what that comment says about the situation is that the person is projecting their embarrassment on a video. And if you go deeper on that, it directly implies that that person is not performing at a level where they can do something like that. It can be misconstrued. Their shadow self could be telling them that, oh my god, I could never do that, and if somebody else is doing that, leave a comment like that, because shame them for it. Now, of course, knowing what I know, and I did not I just said perception is projection, and I left it at that. And I first started with going back to them and saying, tell me you don't know how to let loose without telling me. To that, they replied, looking at your lack of views or followers or something like that, it tells you what you're doing, and a clown emoji and peace emoji. To that, I said perception is projection. But what that left me is, and I left all of that conversation online. I did not delete it because I'm not ashamed of what they said. In fact, what they say is a reflection of how they think and how they perform in life and the level that they are playing at. Now, I did go back on that person's profile, and I saw that they do not indeed perform at that level. I formed my judgment based on what I found. They have no videos. The only comments that they left were on mine, and they have 7 subscribers and no, and open for maybe a year or two. What does that say to you? It says to you that they are haters, commenters, do not put out stuff, do not create, probably consume a lot and let that consumption turn into hate and shame somebody else for putting something out there. Now, I know the difference between me and that person. The difference is that a person like me, if I don't like someone's video, I am definitely not leaving a hate comment to put them down. I am probably, if there's something I don't like, I probably take note of it and I move on to the next thing. But for a person to leave a hate comment, it tells me a lot. And I would like to highlight that in this video today, to put my opinion out on hate comments and how, if you are a YouTuber and you put out videos and you're performing at a level where you're brave enough to put shit out and you're letting the world know your opinion, just don't be affected by hate comments, because the hate comments have nothing to do with you and everything to do with the person. Take note of who's leaving that hate comment. Is it someone who's performing at that level? Because someone who's performing at that level is not sitting behind a screen leaving comments. They are busy creating. Anyone who shows hate, well, it says a lot about their mindset. So don't let that deter you from your path and just keep creating.